And this is one I regret not seeing. The Amazon, no one went because there was no big James Bond news. They didn't mention James Bond, but there was one thing that stood out, which was Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. And Project Hail Mary looks like the sci-fi movie event of 2026. It will be coming to theaters. Alan, if you would read the highlights of this story.
Yeah, let me pull it up
it's
here.
The one thing I regret not seeing. Ryan Gosling, not unfamiliar in space related films. He plays a scientist that is concerned that our stars may be in trouble in our galaxy. Something is going on. And apparently he travels, and there is a starship. There's a mysterious starship maybe behind the extinguishing of stars. You want to read the story, Alan?
All right. At CinemaCon 2025, MGM unveiled the first look at what may become the sci-fi sensation of 2026, Project Hail Mary. Directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and based on the novel The Martian by Andy Weir, the film stars Ryan Gosling as Ryland Grace, a former college professor reluctantly thrust into a cosmic mission to save humanity. The trailer opens with Grace teaching at a modest school when a mysterious woman named Eva approaches him. She references a scientific paper he once wrote, one that got him fired, but now it may hold the key to humanity's survival. The sun is dying, and not just Earth's star. Stars across the galaxy are mysteriously failing, except for one. Enter Project Hail Mary, a desperate, near impossible plan involving faster than light travel, a one-way journey into deep space, and no hope of return. Despite his protests, I put the not in astronaut, he quips. Ryland ultimately accepts the mission. The trailer showcases haunting visuals of deep space, a bearded Ryland awakening in the ship, and his unexpected encounter with a bizarre alien vessel that appears almost wooden in design. Suspicion turns to awe as Ryland makes contact with an alien life form, and a tentative interstellar friendship begins. With heart, humor, and high stakes, Project Hail Mary promises to be a thrilling sci-fi adventure. The footage shown covers only part of the story, suggesting that much more awaits the film in March of 2026.
Yeah, that's the one thing I regret not seeing, but almost everyone I knew skipped it. But Rob Burnett had a lot to say about it. He was wildly positive. So,
yeah.
All right.
It's like, what's that 3 penny solution, 3 cent solution? The one on Netflix that everyone made me watch.
Yeah,
it reminds me.
It was great. Yeah. It was great. Let's talk final thoughts on CinemaCon. And by the way, Alan and I will be back next year at CinemaCon. We are going to cover it differently. We will do daily coverage from CinemaCon, probably a morning stream and an evening stream, and just give you all the news. That stream we did on Wednesday, you can go back and rewatch it. It's an hour talking about Warner and Superman. I was dead tired. So just to be clear, dead tired. But final thoughts, Alan.
Yeah, well, on the evening stream, I'm going to pretend to barely tolerate you. And
no, what was fun about it is you were right next to me.
No, I'm referring to another broadcast.
Whatever. Like we had fun.
No, we had fun. No, I'm saying I'm referring to a different broadcast that I fell asleep to.
I don't remember what we did on Wednesday. I don't remember. I'm forward thinking here.
Yes.
So
CinemaCon, yeah, it's kind of like what Comic-Con used to be. They would trot people out. They would speak for 2 minutes about their movie and then trot them off. And we didn't have to stand in a 5-hour line to do it. At the same time, this is about movie theaters. This is about the theater owners. It is the commitment that the studios are going to have for theater owners. I believe the major studios have made an agreement that 45 days from theatrical to PVOD, and then Disney went a step further and said 90 days. So, this is the hype machine for movie theaters to get excited. And, a lot of it also is movie theaters they're gonna have to ramp things up. They're gonna have to start building synergy there, and that's the thing. I think we talked with the independent movie theaters, and it's all about community. It's all about them knowing what the community wants, and building events surrounding these films, these upcoming films. So this is why Comic-Con, CinemaCon exists. It is for the movie owners, and it's to keep the theaters alive.
It's for the movie owners that have theaters.
Yes, whenever.
Yeah, exactly. But you made the same mistake. You called it Comic-Con for a second. James Gunn did that twice, and he did it during rehearsal, so he claims. So I believe him. This seems like what they used to do in Hall H at Comic-Con. They still do it, but I think to a lesser degree. So we'll be back next year. I hope some of our colleagues put the effort in to actually make the trip, because it is well worth it. It's well worth it.